The lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Robbie Erlin gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the fours coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Anthony
Ruiz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the air to left. In comes the left fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Eddie James.
Eddie James.
Hey, come on, big dog, stay hot.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rutschman is underneath this one. And very quickly, 1 gone. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Eddie James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And he'll step on first. Ready for another shot now, Eddie James. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Yeah, let her rip, let her rip.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next will be the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throw on to first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught. Ready once again, DJ Stewart. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they...
Now to the plate, Eddie James. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Oh, sit on something right here. Let her fly.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Sent on the ground out to second. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
The 1-1 home. And the runner's coming home. Oh, and he's not squaring as the pitch is a ball.
And that's save number 33 on the season for him, matching my career best for a season. The difference is he still has a chance to notch number 34. Another nice outing from him.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Toronto took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Robbie Erlin hangs win number 11 on his line. Alec Hansen is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Ken Giles hammers down the save, his 33rd of the year. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Blue Jays baseball, and it comes your way next. Ross Stripling, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Hey, find something you like up there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Urias will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Now at the plate, Eddie James. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Eddie.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, guys, he was obviously trying to bury that slider down and in. Nice execution by the batter right there, keeping his hands inside and fighting it off for a nice base hit.
Striding forward now is the DH. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
Now batting, number 9.
Up next is Danny Jansen. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Ruiz is under it, and he's got it for the first out. So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. The 0-2 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Diaz is there. Let's see if they test it. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Digging in and looking for more, Eddie James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Guerrero Jr.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Get halfway, see if it falls.
Diaz is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 2 of the runs scored so far.
Biggio.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Stepping up now, Danny Jansen. His prior history versus this arm, he's gone 2 for 8. Runners on the move for second. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eddie James. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save, Job well done.
5-2 the final score tonight. Toronto led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Ross Stripling earns his first win of the season. Cole Stewart couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Ken Giles records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 34th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Nate Pearson is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
The left fielder, Eddie James.
First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Home run number 37 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Eddie James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So
fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch...
Digging in once again, Ryan Mountcastle.
Number 6, Ryan.
The 1-1 home. This is lifted out to left. And that's in there, base hit.
Relay, here we go. Hit me right here.
Vierling rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty.
So digging in now, Eddie James, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
Boy, it's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Runners off for second. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to... Stepping in, DJ Stewart.
Now
He's
batting,
hitless in his 2
number
at-bats so
24.
far. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. And that's off the left field wall. The relay, and he'll get in there safely.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example of...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. This one is turned into a... Eddie James will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. 5 runs, 11 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Pulled toward right center field. Vierling is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Striding in once again, Eddie James, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way, fouled away.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there.
High in the air out to center field. He makes the catch, and the Orioles bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series, as this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
8-5 today. The O's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Means pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year. Tanner Scott records the save, his 5th of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
They left 14 men on base.